I'll do that. So I believe this pipeline is in as good condition as it was the day it was installed. Our corrosion prevention system is doing its job. Our monitoring efforts are effective, and we will be hydro testing this line this year to the original test pressure, which will further demonstrate this. So we started this pipeline with the best steel that could be obtained at the time, and it's close to 1 inch thick. That's many times thicker than what is required for the line. Our integrity management program is robust and comprehensive. It has a lot of measures in place to ensure pipeline safety. Our coating and cathodic protection system is performing as designed. We have frequent inspections to monitor that and to verify the condition of the pipeline.
What we wanted to do was show you what the birds will look like, what our fish will look like, what the shoreline will look like if that pipeline breaks. And if we continue to let it run and run and run year after year, it will break.
My Indian name is Begizzo, and it means the one who is swimming. So that makes the water and the fish my friends.
Make West.
MMA represents the interests of about 2,000 companies that manufacture a wide variety of products here in Michigan. The manufacturing sector presently employs almost 600,000 production employees in the state. Pipelines and the products they carry are very important to the manufacturers that call Michigan home. Individuals and families that rely on manufacturing for a regular paycheck. Michigan is #2 nationally as a manufacturing export state, and Michigan's chemical industry is the 10th largest nationally. Many of Michigan's largest manufacturing employers and the products they make would not be here without those petrochemicals. Our cold weather climate means that homeowners, schools, and our businesses, including manufacturers, all rely on fossil fuels for keeping the heat on affordably and reliably.
The use of all energy resources has inherent risks associated with it, but the benefits of using liquid fuels clearly outweigh the harms, and transporting those fuels by pipeline is safer than other comparable options. A 2013 Manhattan Institute study showed that road transportation has a 20 times higher incidence rate, and rail transportation has doubled the number of incidents of pipelines. The Association of Oil Pipeline reports that today, 99.999% of all petroleum products transferred by pipeline arrive at their destination safely.
We're sitting on an aging pipeline in some really rough waters that's corroding. It's not a safe situation, and I'm not really sure why what we need now is more research about it to find out just how corroded it is. When we're sitting here in one of the most beautiful places in the world with some of the most beautiful fresh water in the world, and we're actually arguing about whether or not we want to risk an oil spill.
I see it firsthand. I am the first person that is called on an oil spill. If an oil spill happened in the Great Lakes, especially now underneath the ice, we would not know it for 3 days. There is no acceptable way to retrieve oil from underneath the ice. I've just come back from a class in South Carolina put on by NOAA, National Oceanic Atmospheric Administration, the science of oil spills. 6 years ago, Deepwater Horizon burst. It pumped 1 billion gallons of crude in 3 levels of the ocean. In the ocean, they can burn crude to get rid of it. In the Great Lakes, we cannot. In the ocean, they can put dispersants on the oil. In the Great Lakes, we cannot. You tell me, as a first responder, what am I supposed to tell my contingency when I look at them in the eye? Tell me, what am I supposed to tell them? You don't have an answer. I don't have an answer.